ever seen. It's me, Mr. Sandman. Send me.
I'm asleep.
Come on.
I'm asleep.
You're talking in your sleep. That's what a guilty conscience does to you. Open the door. Let me in. I'm Mr. Sandman. And I will bring you a dream. Get down. Hey. Opening the door.
Push.
All right, on three. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Ho! Are you all right?
Sure. Why wouldn't I be? Are you just getting in?
Yeah. Oh, Laura, you missed a wonderful party. When you left the disco in a huff, the party moved to Robert's penthouse for breakfast. Hey, you missed it. You still mad at me?
Yeah. I'm still mad at you. I'm mad at Robert, too.
Look, I don't blame you for being mad at that guy. Any man who would ask you out on a date and you primp up and get yourself looking so beautiful and then he runs out on you in the middle of the date, I would be angry too. I would never speak to him again if I were you. However, my partnership with him worked out real nice last night while it lasted.
Well, what lasted?
While I searched the warehouse.
Luke, I want to know what last night was all about.
Laura, that's a very strange question from someone who was there.
Look, all I know is that you did your best to keep Scorpio off your back so that you could slip out and make that trip to the warehouse. Now, don't you think it's about time you leveled with me?
No, I don't. And you will know why.
I was worried about you last night.
Thanks, I'm glad.
I know that what you're doing is connected to your work for Alex Quartermain. She told me that you were looking for stolen art, but I also know that there's much, much more to it than that. Oh, my goodness, look at the time. I have to shower and change. I don't want to miss the parade. Don't look. I want to know who the Cassidines are, and I want to know what this ice princess is.
Captain Ramsey, I'm hoping you can help me out somewhat.
Well, we'll do the best we can, but first let's get away from some of this chaos. Why don't you come in my office? Here we go. I tell you, this Port Charles Week business, please sit down. It's really interrupted our routine. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's happening everywhere.
Yeah, only it's going to get worse as the week goes on. We figure that it'll practically double our work. So, well, enough of that.
Captain Ramsey, I really appreciate you coming down here so early.
Well, I was happy to do it. When Lesley explained the situation to me, I phoned our print expert, and he should be here any minute. I hope, by the way, that you brought both sets of footprints?
Yeah, sure. I got them right here.
Oh, I see.
What I need to know is, can a child be positively identified with prints like that?
Absolutely. I talked this over with Troy Stillman. He's an expert in his field, and he said that he will be able to tell you without any doubt whether this boy is really your son after he's checked these prints.
Well, then it'll be ended, finally.
It seems too good to be true.
The search may finally be over, Jeff.
Do you recognize these?
Well, Jeff said what they were, but they don't mean anything to me.
Oh, that's a bunch of garbage. Before Cal Jameson died, he swore that Heather knew exactly where our son was. Now, a dying man does not lie. Evidently, just this particular living woman does.
Jeff, I need more conclusive proof than just your word.
I'll get all the proof you want, Doctor. I'm going to take these prints to an expert and have them verified. So I'll get you your proof positive that Stephen Lars and PJ are the same child.
We can't leave.
Hello.
Mrs. Grant?
Yes.
Oh, good. This is Marilyn, Mrs. Taylor's babysitter.
Oh, yes, Marilyn. What's the matter, hon? You sound like you're sick.
Oh, I am. I'm dying. I've come down with this new flu that's going around, and, well, Anyway, the problem is that I can't take care of PJ today for Mrs. Taylor, and I was wondering if there was any possibility that you might be able to fill in for me.
Well, yeah, I'll have to try to get permission from Dr. Weber, but I'm sure I can arrange it. I mean, they're going to be busy all day with the parade and everything.
Oh, I'd be so grateful if you could. I mean, well, I tried to get in touch with Mrs. Taylor, but there wasn't any answer, so she's probably in the shower.
Well, look, don't you worry about it. I'll take care of it, and I'll get back to you today and tell you what happened.
Oh, that's good. That's so sweet of you, Mrs. Grant. Thank you.
Just a pity you're going to have to miss the parade today.
I know. Wouldn't you know? It's just my luck.
Yeah, I think I'll try and take PJ so he can see his mommy marching. Sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, now you take care of yourself, hon.
Oh, I will. And thanks again, Mrs. Grant. You're a real lifesaver.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What do you think?
Well, it's very impressive.
Joe, thank you for bringing this because I don't think I could have handled this by myself.
Who gets to carry it in the parade?
Anne and Diana are going to do the honors together.
Well, the shop really did a beautiful job with that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but you should have heard the guy scream when I told him he had to get up and open the shop early so I could pick it up.
They're sacrificing a good cause. We all have to make them occasionally.
No, not this guy. No, sir, he's never made a sacrifice in his life. He's got it written all over him.
Jesse, I think we better go find a place to put this.
Very good idea.
See you.
Charge!
Oh, Dan, Steve.
Jesse,
Jesse?
what are they doing about the staffing situation down in emergency? I want us to be well covered.
We are covered. I have 2 extra nurses standing by, and Lesley and Rick offered to stay until after the parade.
Oh, good, good. Well, I have to meet Lee Baldwin in the cafeteria to go over my speech with him.
Oh, is Lee your official speechwriter?
Wrong, Dad. It's Audrey. See you all later.
Yeah. I'd really love to hear him give that speech. He's a fine speaker.
So as soon as you... Oh,
Captain Ramsey.
yes, come in, Troy.
I'm set up in the lab to look at those footprints when you get them in.
Right here is the gentleman. This is Dr. Jeff Weber, Troy Stillman, our print expert, and this is Dr. Lesley Weber and Dr. Rick Weber.
Hi, nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming down here so early to help me out.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. May I see what you've got?
Yeah.
Well, these are nice. Shall we go to the lab?
Yeah, please.
You mind if we all traipse along?
Oh, not at all.
Right across the hall. Come on.
What's that?
Well, that's our police band. They're warming up for the parade.
Oh.
Sound good.
Oh, Port Charles' finest musicians.
Here we are.
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
I'll just take a look at these under the microscope, and I'll be able to know if they belong to the same child.
Positive identification?
Absolutely.
In that case, would you be willing to give me a written statement that would hold up in court or any other legal action?
I'd be glad to oblige. Let's have a look.
What are you doing now?
All right, now I'm comparing the characteristics of the two footprints. What I'm looking at here are the ridge characteristics. That's the raised portion of the skin. It's sort of like a tire tread, actually.
Oh, I see.
See, if the ridges are similar, I measure the distance between them on one, and then I compare that to my second sample. Of course, in this case, if these belong to one and the same child, there's going to be more than similarity. They're going to be exactly the same, the ridges and the distances between them.
And is that all you have to do?
No, we compare a number of other things. The arch of the foot, even the pore structure of the skin. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah, I would.
That's what it's all about. I take it this is a pretty important test for you.
You have no idea. I've been looking for my kid for about 3 years. If these two match, if they're identical, then I found them.
I see. Well, be patient for just a few more minutes and give me time to make sure.
Yeah, please, take all the time you want. Don't let my nerves get in the way, all right?
I know how you feel, Jeff. I'm sure it won't take much longer. Take it easy.
It's kind of warm in here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So how come you're shaking?
Just hang in.
Look, what if I'm wrong? What if Diana's wrong? Sorry, folks, but I can't think about that right now. Those things have got to match.
For your sake, Jeff, I hope they do.